Hi, this is a review for the X8 Bluetooth speaker from Barsone. It is a dustproof and waterproof, not exactly waterproof. It's IP66, but we'll cover that in a second. Overall, it's a nice, durable little speaker that puts out more sound than I thought it probably would, and a better quality sound in a very rugged little package here. You may be able to see there's still some water droplets on there because we just did the water test, and it passed with flying colors. Basically sat under the sink for a 3-minute song and kept turning it and doing whatever I could to try to damage the speaker, and luckily no damage, so that did pass the test. It's IP66. You can look up the IP rankings on Google if you want, but that basically means it's dustproof, and it is able to handle water coming at it and falling on it, but not being immersed in water. So don't drop this in a pool or any body of water, because that probably will cause some damage to it, maybe through the USB thing here, which there's a rubber cover on there, but it's not rated to drop it underwater, so I didn't drop it underwater. But we did do a water test, and it passed that with flying colors. As far as the amount of sound that comes out of this thing, I used my handy dandy decibel meter here and got a maximum volume of 102.5 decibels about a foot away from the speaker, which again, if you want to Google that, the decibel rankings, 102.5 decibels is very, very loud. Sound quality on this thing, really nice. Like all small speakers, bass is not there. You know, it still has a pretty full sound, but you're never going to feel the bass. It's never going to be a really low bass, because for bass you need to move air, and that is simply not there. But it is a nice sounding little speaker, and we can give you a little bit of a test by playing a sound clip for you. And
we booked a 7-day cruise on our summer vacation. Ended up lost in this island lake.
So hopefully, you know, through a microphone you can only hear so much, but overall it is a very nice sounding speaker. No distortions or anything like that. Even up at the higher volumes, didn't have a problem. I did like that the volume on the phone is synced with this, meaning when you adjust the volume on here, you'll see the volume moving up and down on your phone, so you don't have to worry about maxing out your phone and then playing with it on the other device. So I always prefer it when a speaker or headphones syncs up the volume with the phone, and this one does. The controls, it actually took me a second to find the controls on this one. Usually they're pretty easy to find, but because this has that design which is very textured, the controls are actually right on top, and these buttons you can see there, the different symbols on the controls. The other side, no controls. But it's pretty simple. It's got your play and pause, up and down, and the button to take a call, and the button to turn the power on and off. So we'll turn this off here.
Goodbye. Your phone is disconnected.
Thank you. Goodbye. Very polite little speaker, too, which is always important. So overall, going to recommend this one. If you need something where you're out and about, you know, especially if you're, you know, camping, or if you are backpacking, something like that, it does include the nice little grommet there, so you can hang this out and get music while you're on the go. And even if it starts raining, you don't have to worry about hiding your speaker. It will definitely hold up to the rain. Sound quality is excellent, puts out a nice amount of volume, and in this size, I don't think I've heard one that is better sounding than this. So definitely, if you're looking for a small, portable, weatherproof, and drop-resistant speaker, I've also thrown this a few times on carpeting with padding underneath, and I figured that wasn't much of a test, so then I threw it a few times down at the ground where there was carpeting and no padding underneath, and the thing didn't budge. And so that's one thing. I see people every now and then, it's a pet peeve of mine, that they say that people that get things like this speaker for the purposes of doing a review can't leave a good review. They can't leave an honest review. Well, since I get this kind of stuff for free, if you've looked at my other reviews, you'll see things like power strips that I've opened up and taken a look at what's inside. And I have taken USB sticks that were supposed to be waterproof, put them underwater. They then failed. You know what? I'm not out any money, and I'd rather you know so you don't have to spend your money and have something fail. So it's great when a product like this says it's waterproof and it's rugged and it can actually handle drops and it can handle water. So I really like the fact that this thing lived up to the hype. And as somebody that reviews a lot of products, you know, that's one thing we can do is actually put them through the stress tests that you probably don't want to do at home. So anyway, I'll step off my soapbox and say thanks for watching this review. Definitely recommend this. Bluetooth speaker, it's X8 from Barsone. One was provided for the purposes of this review, but that does not guarantee a good review. I am Darren O'Neill. Thanks for watching.